So hello everyone, welcome to this video again here. So I'm sorry if some of you get annoyed from this video like this, but yeah, anyways, this video is just like a documentation when I do a development on my EAs, which is TG copier and closed partial EA. So basically previous session I am having a session that hitting my stop loss here, at here, and the price going up, retrace them, right? Because I was I was trying to use my own strategy. So basically from these providers here, it used around 70 pips on stop loss, but I was setting it manually to be used 60 pip stop loss, and because of that I am hitting stop loss at here. I'm hitting stop loss here, at here, and the price retrace. But I think, from what I think, when I'm using the 80 pip stop loss, maybe around here, right? So that we can say at here the stop loss, then my positions is not getting hit. But yeah, when the price retrace, I don't actually know actually, but I think it hits my emergency close, because we are yeah, I think the emergency is around here, the average is around here, and my take profit is around here. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, I forget. Yeah, so basically why so basically these sessions here actually must be close at here. Actually it must be close at here, but for my solo order, so basically the mechanism, the logics between solo order, solo open position, so when there is no layering, I have another separate logics for my solo open positions, so it has different take profits and different break-even trailing. So yeah, it should be closing at here, yeah, 20, because I was setting my take profits one is around 20 pips, but I think it's because the spread, so that the EAs or the market cannot close my positions at the take profits. But because of that, I just develop and update my logic to include another urgent closing partial at for solo order, so that we can secure our profits and trail our break even. Yeah, that's it for previous sessions, and we are moving here. So yeah, so the previous session I was hitting my stop loss, and it generated me around 3 to 4k in losses, but I have recovered on my next trading sessions within the same day. So how do I recover my all of my previous losses? The only way is multiplying the lot size. So I am multiplying my lot size here, as you can see it here. So I multiply it to 3 and 2. So yeah, so the recent updates that I just do on my close partial EA is that the recovery session. So I was thinking on my previous trading sessions, yeah, start from the beginning. Start from the first day I do this test. I was using a flat pips. Actually now I'm using a flat pips too for my recovery, but yeah, I'm using flat pips. So the previous one is using 2 pips step, so the gap between each position would be 2 pips. And because of that, I was thinking that I leave really big gaps between my stop loss and my last positions. So in range, so we are having a range from my initial entry to the last layer is around 42, because the total positions included with my initial entry is around 42 pips. Yeah, 42 pips or 44 pips, and we leave an opening gaps to our stop loss my stop loss is around 70 actually. We'll leave a gap for about 30, for about around 30 pips. So it's a waist gap, right? So yeah, I was thinking to increase my pip step. But you know that when you are increasing your pip step, maybe you will leaving some opportunity, like when you are using 2 pip step, because 2 pip step is too close, man. So you can catch more profits in in a simple range. But yeah, it's different when you are using 3 pip step, because there is 1 pips difference, but additional 1 pips gap. And because of that, I was adding another parameter, which is called tier grid. So on tier grid, you can customize your lot size for specific levels. Like an example, if I want to, as you can see it here, this is my initial, sorry, it's not that, this one. This is my initial entry. And this is my another. Let me just give you a simple and quick look here. Wait, okay. I am settings my tier. Yeah, wait. Let me 6. 50. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, as you can see it here, I am using I was settings level 4 and 5. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, level 4 and 5 using 200% for my initial entry, and the rest will be using I decrease the rest level that is not defined on my tier grid, so that we can have the same initial lot size, so we can have same total volume lot size from the previous sessions on 2 pip step. How do I tell you? So basically, I already have a pattern data that I just occurred on my previous 2 weeks. I think I have been in test for about 2 weeks now. So I have a decent amount of data, so I already know the pattern. So the pattern is like when what the often layers that is hit before we are hitting our averaging take profits. That's the data and numbers that I use. So basically, on my current sessions, I am using a tier. I'm setting my tier here. So I already have the calculator here, calculator, as you can see. So basically, there is tier 1 start level and tier 1 end level. So now I am setting level 5 and level 9. So when this, just like this one, so I'm setting like this. Tier 5 and tier 9 is using 200% from the initial lot size, and the rest would be using like, I will adjust it to around 66%, so that so in the end we are having the same total volume, just like from the previous sessions, which is the previous strategy that I used before, which is using 2 pip step. So we are having the same total volume, and by this strategy, by this increasing our grid spacing now, the pip step, we can secure, we can remove some drawdown. Okay, as you can see it here, we are saving like 92 $5.50. It's a bit nice. I think it's quite nice. So yeah, that's it. I just want to tell you that. Sorry for the long video. So basically that's it. Yeah, by this new recovery thing, you can expect to catch some profits, some bigger profits earlier, and in other ways you can maximize your pip step range. I mean the range, right? So if you don't know about what the difference is from the previous session, we are using 2 pip step, right? The gaps from the initial entry to the last layers is around 40, yeah, 45, 44, 42, yeah. After I increase my pip step to 3, the highest layer would be the highest layer would be give us a gap for about 60, I guess. Yeah, so the total position is 21, right? So we are having 63. So the difference is, just you can see we are having 21 more gaps. I mean, we can trail our averaging open price more below, and so we can catch the averaging take profits and trailing our break even, close urgent and everything emergency. We can trail it more below. I mean, let me tell you something, man. So when we are using like 2 pip step here, so the range would be at here, the last layer would be at here, so we can expect that our averaging take profits around here, and emergency is around here. Yeah, emergency is around here. But when you are using 60, I mean 3 pip steps, your range will be going more below, right? Around here, so that your emergency can go below. Yeah, so your emergency can go more below. I don't know how to say it, man. Yeah, you can expect your averaging take profits, emergency, your take profits can go more. We trail it. So in conclusions, we can hit it more earlier when price doing a simple retrace just like this. Yeah, I hope you guys understand it. Sorry for my complicated explanations. That's it, everyone. Yeah, let's wait until the end of August. Hopefully the result is amazing. Thank you for watching this video. Peace out.